Hey guys, and welcome back to Recon Wildlands. This is just a couple more clips from the open beta that I didn't upload. This is just me parachuting from this helicopter, from as pretty high as I could go in the helicopter, and then the next one we'll do some base jumping. Because throughout Bolivia, if you haven't noticed, there are base jumping mountains, and you can tell because there's like a down parachute slung off the cliff. And that signifies that you can just run off this mountain and parachute. You know, you can do this in almost anywhere, but the mountains that have the little parachute slung over the cliff are ones that you can safely jump off of and parachute without worrying about dying. So we're not going to get out of the open beta yet. Let's turn around. Hopefully we don't fly over. And so yeah, pretty good hang time. What is this, like 40 seconds so far since we jumped out of the helicopter? I remember doing this in Just Cause 2, flying the helicopter really high up. I don't remember if I did in Just Cause 3, but I remember in Just Cause 2, just that map at the time was just so big, and then you could fly so high. I remember recording it on my phone at the time. I don't even remember when Just Cause came out, but it was, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6, 7, I don't know. It's been a while. Just Cause 2, man, fun game. Anyway, so we did that parachute, but there's another thing that I thought was really cool too in this game, where you can just like go prone. Kind of reminded me of maybe Metal Gear Solid 4, or maybe I think it was in Metal Gear Solid 4. Maybe it was Metal Gear Solid 3, the first time that I really noticed this stuff. Where you could go prone, and then you could go supine, and then you could do like this side. I don't know what you call it when you go on your side. I know prone is when you're on your stomach, and then supine is when you're on your back. So cleared the guys at this gas station in Montoyac, and we're gonna get this helicopter. We're gonna go to one of those base jumping base jumping cliffs that I was talking about. This is actually where the last Kingslayer file for me was, in Montoyac, because it was kind of hard to see the white grayed out question mark in the white mountain cliffs. But there's actually a Kingslayer file up here. So if you haven't found the last Kingslayer file in Montoyac, and you're like, where the hell is it? You probably just didn't see it on your map, but it's up here on top of this mountain, next to the gas station. You don't really need to open the map for you because, you know, Montoyac is centered around this Colorado River, lake, Salt Lake. So it's pretty easy to figure out where the tall, snowy mountain is from the look of the water, which we'll turn around and you'll see the map. Fly up here. And we just clipped that. So right there where those stones are, that little gravesite, there's the Kingslayer file. I think Snowman's going to jump out and grab that because he hasn't gotten those yet. Not that it matters. Again, this is the open beta, so none of this stuff carried over. So see, I'm in my nice, snowy, camouflaged, well, not really camouflage, but just in my snow outfit. So we use a flare, we'll pop it over here. Signal it to him even though I'm right here, so he knows where it is anyway. And we're just going to jump. You can just jump off. You can just run and jump off, and you can parachute. Now, you can do this like any tall area in Ghost Recon Wildlands. As long as you unlock the parachute, which I think is just like one skill point, then you just jump off. You can either glide down a little longer than that. I played a little safe and pulled my parachute. There you see the Salt Lake over there. Yeah, this was just one of the funner parts. There's a few parts, but oh, look at the smoke like that. And of course he went down because he, it was his first time trying to jump off. I guess he didn't do it right. But, yeah, it was such a cool thing. It's not like Just Cause 2 where you had the grappling hook. I forget if you had the grappling hook in Just Cause 3. You had the wingsuit in Just Cause 3. So it's not like Just Cause 2 where you have the grappling hook, and it's not like Just Cause 3 where you got the parachute, the squirrel suit, glide suit, whatever, and yeah, the grappling hook too. So you don't have too much mobility once you hit the parachute, but still, it's really fun. So we're gonna hop up back here and pick him up. But we can actually just fast travel to him, actually. And that was a nice, quick fast travel. Just because we're nice and close to each other, that you don't need to do a big long loading screen like sometimes it is. But yeah, this was my favorite base jumping spot in this game, at least so far in the beta. because you're nice and high and you can actually really like glide for a long time. I know I pulled my chute a little early that first jump, but see if a snowman can actually get it this time. I'm not sure because like I think I'm pushing X, like anticipating a jump, but I don't know if there actually is an X prompt. But yeah, look at that, beautiful. Just didn't pull the parachute this time, just gliding down the whole thing, and snowman went down. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know why he doesn't. He can't do it. I'm guessing he's not pressing X because I think I'm pressing and holding X when I'm running. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, the game's coming out tomorrow at midnight. I'll be playing it at midnight, and we'll be. I guess I'll probably stream Ataqua and Montoyac, or at least Ataqua tonight at midnight. Just get that out of the way because we've already seen Ataqua and Montoyac, so I kind of want to get that out of the way as soon as possible, and then do all the new stuff. I think, did he make it? I don't see it. No, he didn't. Did he? No, he didn't. Or he did, but he came back up. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how... Yeah, it looked like he just dropped. I don't know how this game's going to be. Like, I just platinumed Horizon Zero Dawn. And that is one of the most incredible video games I've ever played. As open world, the story, the characters, even the side missions and the errands, they all had unique characters and unique stories. Kind of like The Witcher 3, but just not as big as The Witcher 3, because I think it only took me probably 40 hours to do like the main side missions and the main story, because there are side missions that you don't need that are part of the main story. They're kind of like Mass Effect 2 loyalty missions, where certain side missions will get you friendship or allies for the last mission. So if you don't do those certain allied side missions, you won't get all your allies for the final mission in Horizon Zero Dawn, kind of like Mass Effect 2. So we did all those. So that took like 40 hours. And then took another 10 hours to do all the collectibles and some other side missions, and eventually got the platinum. So there's like another cliff. I think that's where another cliff is. But there's a bunch of different cliffs. A lot of them have like an orange parachute, like a Ghost Recon orange parachute slung over the sides, kind of signify that you can just run off and jump. But yeah, I don't know. This was just a fun little thing. Just wrap up the end of the open beta. I think I still got one more video of like some civilian road rage where they run over people. But there, finally, Snowman gets it. He pulls his chute a little late, or a little early. I'm gonna see how far I can go and see if I can get to the gas station and get the helicopter, and then do it all over again. Yeah, this is fun. Kind of reminded me of that video game Steep that kind of came out and then everybody kind of forgot about. I think like the week it came out, it was like on sale for $30. But Steep was kind of a cool game. It was like snowboarding and ski boarding and parachuting and those gliding suits. I can't think of those glide suits. They have a name. Wingsuits. Wingsuits, that's it. That was a fun little action adventure game. But again, it was just snowboarding. It was just action sports. Not really action adventure. But Steep was kind of cool. This kind of reminds me of that. Jumping off the mountain, parachuting. So I'm going to get in the helicopter and just rinse and repeat, because the helicopter will respawn if you go up there, I guess, eventually, over time. So Snowman still doesn't have the hang of it, but he did do it at least once. But this is at that new place that I marked on my binoculars just a second ago before we jumped off the last one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he's having such a hard time with this. But yeah, so see these mountains here, they'll have these orange parachutes slung over, and you'll see like a little ramp so you can get like a little running start. There are a lot of these. But look, he gets it this time. Perfect. But yeah, so it's just a cool little bonus side thing to do in Ghost Recon, because there's not really anything to do otherwise. I mean, there's some rebel side missions, but they're all the same and they're kind of repetitive. just need to do them for resources, really, so you can level up. But the main story missions are basically just go to this base. You know, there's a few different things you can do in the base, but I don't know. I'm still gonna like this game. I'm still gonna play a lot of it, and I'll be playing it in like 8 hours. At the time of this voice recording, I don't know when this is gonna be uploaded, but either way, tonight at midnight it comes out. So I will see you guys then. And until next time, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and click one of those playlists to watch another video.